In Spanish 3, Chapter 1b, we talk about using adjectives or using participles as adjectives. There's a lot of adjectives that are actually participles. For instance, if something is seated, the adjective is sentado. It's the verb sentar, to seat, and it's put in the participle form. If something is preferred, es preferido. Preferido. If something is painted, the verb is pintar, the adjective is pintado. We've seen these endings before when we used haber in Spanish too, to say I have eaten, yo he comido, tú has estado. It's the same thing. Basically, most of the time in English, these are the ed endings. In Spanish, it's either ado for an AR verb or ido for an ER-IR verb. That's how we usually form the participle. In fact, it's the past participle because the present participle is the ando-iendo form. We need to remember when we use these, though, if we're going to say that the walls are painted, and we're talking about las paredes están, this is their situation. We're using estar with the participle, but because this is an adjective right now, we're gonna treat it like an adjective, which means that it has to match up. Not pintado, but pintadas. Las paredes están pintadas. So we gotta make it match up in this case. Before it was just auto, ido, no matter what. Now we're gonna make it match because they are adjectives. Now there's a lot of these kinds of participles that are irregular. So we're gonna write a list of those irregulars over here. Abrir means to open. So the adjective open is abierto. In parentheses next to it, I want you to write that it means open, please, on your notes. Poner is to put. So the adjective that it is put is puesto. Please write that adjective in parentheses. Decir is to tell or to say. So the adjective, meaning said or told, is dicho. Please write said or told in parentheses. Resolver, to resolve, is resuelto, resolved. Escribir is to write. The adjective is written. Escrito, written. If romper is to break, the adjective is roto, which means broken. Hacer is to do. The adjective is done. Or if it was to make, then this is made. Hecho. Ver is to see. Visto is that it is seen. Morir is to die. Muerto is that it is dead. And volver is to return. Vuelto is returned. And the same thing will work for devolver. It just returned an item, is returned instead of a person. So those are all of our irregulars, and hopefully you have everything you need that I don't have on my screen.